Hello everyone, welcome again to Learn British English Free on YouTube. My name is Chris. I'm the teacher. This is another free lesson. It's reading practice this time. I have an article from the BBC to read. It's about a YouGov survey. YouGov is a company that do surveys, activities where they ask many people for their opinions for something. To understand more, please read the captions or subtitles, and I put the website link to a special table with many words. This is the subject of the article. It's about common expressions and what British people really mean when they say them. So it's about sarcasm and sincerity. These are the topics. Please bear in mind this is not an easy subject, so please click and read that table to understand more as well. I'm going to start reading the text now. Please try with me. YouGov survey. British sarcasm lost on Americans. Britons like to think they have a special relationship with the US based on a common language and cultural, historical and political ties. But, according to one of the UK's most respected polling companies, there's one chasm the English language can't always bridge: the British love of passive-aggressive statements. In the words of YouGov, half of Americans wouldn't be able to tell that Britain is calling them an idiot. YouGov showed a number of common British phrases, including "with the greatest respect," "I'll bear it in mind," and "you must come to dinner," to Britons and Americans. While not all the phrases show a difference in transatlantic understanding, there are some statements where many Yanks are in danger of missing the serious passive aggression we Brits employ, YouGov said. The starkest difference was in the phrase "with the greatest respect," which most Britons took to mean "I think you're an idiot," but nearly half of Americans interpreted as "I am listening to you." YouGov based its survey on a popular meme of British phrases and their subtext. YouGov decided to show the same phrases and each of the meanings to about 1,700 Brits and 1,900 Americans, and asked them which matched their own interpretation the most closely. The survey showed that some, though not all, of the stereotypes in this table were statistically correct. There was plenty of common ground. For example, a majority of both British and US adults consider "I was a bit disappointed that" a polite way of saying "I am annoyed that," rather than "it doesn't really matter." But those in the UK are much more likely to consider "I'll bear it in mind" and "I hear what you say" to be attempts to brush you off. And a higher proportion of Britons than Americans, 44% to 31%, think that is a very brave proposal actually means "you are insane." Plenty of Americans working in the UK have complained about British passive aggressiveness or their annoying tendency to beat around the bush. But UK expats have also complained about American insults directed at Brits. At the end of the day, while the British may like to think they have a more sophisticated sense of sarcasm, they might have more in common with their American cousins than they think. We'll bear that in mind. That's the end of the article. Thank you for listening and reading. It's really not an easy one. Please do read that table and write comments about me. Was it good? Was it bad? You can ask me questions as well to check some vocabulary. I think there should be some questions after this. My name is Chris. I publish lessons on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, wherever you like. Please look on YouTube in the description for the website links. Please join and share. Everyone is welcome. I will see you soon. Bye for now.